Hey, what's going on, guys? We're going to be casting this game between Devilish 1 here in the blue at 1069 versus Beatdown Master 1 in the red at 1083. Beatdown was like an old deck. That's kind of what everyone used to play. There wasn't too many archetypes in the beginning of Yu-Gi-Oh! It was kind of whoever had the bigger monster beater was the person that usually ended up winning. But there were so many cards like Regeki, like Harpy's Featherduster, which, kind of defined the meta, I'd say. But there wasn't really too many archetypes in the beginning of Yu-Gi-Oh! But we see a Diamond Dude, and unfortunately Book of Moon is a quick play, and it does not count as a normal spell card. And what Diamond Dude does is, once per turn, he reveals the top card of the deck. If it's a normal spell card, he can send to the graveyard. Otherwise, you put it at the, I believe is bottom. Yeah, you put it at the bottom of your deck. So yeah. But if Book of Moon was a normal spell card, yeah, he would be able to activate it. But since it's got that little lightning bolt, it is a quick play spell card, so he can't use it. And it looks like we're going to see a Rescue Rabbit deck. Do we see a Max C? Because that's what he really needs. Otherwise, he's going to lose a lot of field advantage. And it will kind of hurt. I mean, unless I'm playing the... oh, no. Okay, he looks like he's playing Gem Knights. Alright, so it doesn't look like it is going to be that Rescue Rabbit deck that everyone is so familiar with. I don't know why he's sad. I'd be happy if I was not playing against Dino Rabbits, because that is a deck where if they establish a field, it's really hard to get over for some decks. Let me see, a Lavalval Chain. So he's going to affect Baylor Lavalval Chain. Oh, good stuff. So he was going to probably just send one card from his deck to the graveyard. And so he's going to attack the Diamond Dude, and only has 1800 attack, so it's a Fire Sea Serpent? I didn't know things in the water could be on fire, but that is very interesting. So we see a reinforcement of the army, and let's see what he ends up going for. My guess would be Thunder King would be a pretty good choice, but, well, I mean, not for reinforcement of our army, but as far as what he would summon, because I'm pretty sure that would stop a little bit of this deck. I'm not too familiar with Gem Knights, though, so he's going to summon Stratos, and Stratos will add a Diamond Dude. So perhaps we're saying a variant of Teledad, and the shuffling on Dueling Network is a lot faster now, which is pretty good. So it speeds up the game just a little bit. So we see Duality come out, and let's see what is revealed with Duality. He says sure. It's not like he can. Well, I mean, if he was running a Herald of Green Light, he could negate Duality, but he says okay, and so he's going to reveal the top 3 cards. And Fortune Lady and an Ice Edge. Another Fortune Lady? Huh. Maybe D-Hero Fortune Ladies, which is kind of an interesting deck. I haven't really seen it, but if he pulls it off, I will give him super props to it. Because it is a unique deck. And yeah, that deck definitely has a bunch of draw power. I was playing Elemental Heroes with Fortune Ladies at one point, because Miracle Fusion is great. And there's another Fortune card where you just you get your remove Fortune, and you either put it back into the deck or put it back into the graveyard, and you draw 2. So the deck has quite a bit of draw power. Oh, Pheno Black's deck. So maybe that is a character from the anime. I'm not positive. If anyone knows, let me know in the comment section below, because I want to check that out. I don't know if it's a very viable deck, but usually on the TV show, the things that they run are not like tier 1 meta. But we see a Gem Knight Fusion come out, and so he's going to send an Amber, plus what was the other one? Topaz, I think, was the yellow one? I'm not sure. Oh, it was probably a fire type, so... okay, that's not bad. Can activate cards or effects until the end of damage step. Huh, that is not that bad. Although it is kind of weak. It only has 2200 for its attack, but Gem Knight Fusion is a great card. And the reason why it's so great is, I forget what it does. It's, if this card's in the graveyard, you can banish one Gem Knight monster from the graveyard and add this card to your hand. So it kind of like has a loop in itself. Although Gem Knight Fusion, you can't. You have to send from your hand or side of the field. It's not like Miracle Fusion. But he can still add it to his hand, so it does still help him out. I don't think you can even drop Gores on this Gem Knight Citrine, I think that's how it's pronounced. Pretty interesting card, though. I wonder what that face down is. But the thing is, if this card attacks, it doesn't even have to inflict damage, just if it attacks. Because I know there's a card, Watt Giraffe, where it has to inflict the battle damage. So I guess as soon as he declares his attack, is essentially when the effect would activate. And I don't think you could Raikou it, which is interesting. So we see a Foolish Burial come out of a player in the red there. So he's going to send probably another Gem Knight, and maybe he's going to Miracle Fusion one more time. And he's going to send a Volcanic Shell. Ooh, pretty good stuff, I'd say, with Gem Knight. So Volcanic Shell is, his effect is you can pay 500 life points to add another Volcanic Shell from your deck to your hand once per turn. So it allows you to keep a lot of cards in your hand, essentially, and that's what makes the Gem Knight Fusion so good. So you can keep those card advantages pretty well with the Volcanic Shells, and he doesn't have to really go minus, essentially. And it allows, Pot of Avarice to be super live, and so we see the effect of Summoner Monk discarding a Gem Knight Fusion. So, so you can Summoner Monk for Summoner Monk? Can you really do that? I didn't know that. Oh wow, it doesn't. I know it doesn't negate the effect, because that would make it not as good. But so he's going to remove another Gem Knight, and he can add it back to his hand. That was interesting. So I guess our player realized it was game. So I'm trying to think of what he would be doing. I know he could activate Summoner Monk's effect once again, and that is interesting because Summoner Monk went to 2 and no one really cared. But the thing is, you can see how it might be viable in Gem Knights, because that is a good tech, because you can Summoner Monk for Summoner Monk, and you can just bring back the Gem Knight Fusion. So that was a pretty cool, interesting way to play as far as playing Gem Knights, because I'm not really too familiar with Gem Knights, but if you're looking for Gem Knights, perhaps you can try Summoner Monk out. I mean, I know there's, Max C, there's failures that would really hurt Summoner Monk, because you go -1, and Summoner Monk really isn't too strong on the field when it's in, attack position, even. Because it's only got 800 attack, and the defense is relatively weak, but definitely pretty cool to see Gem Knights. I haven't really seen them see any play in quite some time, but thanks for watching, guys. Asian Eyes White Dragon, signing out.